Hey guys, welcome to this session. In this session, we will going to demonstrate speech recognition here. And in this speech recognition, we will going to transcript and one audio file. And for usage, you may have interact with your CD app when you ask any question. It transcript the question on the screen. The similar way we will going to transcript our audio file, and in later videos we will going to transcript live audio by using speech recognition libraries. So let's get started by creating a new project. On my screen I have already created one new project. So you are seeing one storyboard here. Now we're going to add one play button to play our audio file. So search for button here from the library, from the object library, and then we're going to place this button here. Okay, just make it aligned to the center of the screen, then write play and transcribe. Okay, transcribe. So the button is ready now. Now we're going to give border to that button so that it looks good, or we can do that. We can give it a color, and then we're going to change its text color. Now it looks good. And now we're going to place one text view just above the play and transcript button. Okay, and we're going to align it at the center. So here it is, and we're going to remove this. Okay, now it's look good. Now we're going to add one activity indicator so that it will going to show a progress of playing an audio here. So we're going to place it here, or we can do that, we can place it at the center of the screen, and we can make it large. Now we're going to change its color. Let's change color from here and make it green, or okay, so I make it as a green color, or you can do that, you can make it as a red color so that it looks good. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll check this option so that, sorry, not this one, so that if the animation for for activity indicator stops, then it hides that activity indicator. So this is how. Now we will going to open our assistant editor, and now we're going to create an IP outlet for this text view here. So select it and then drag it to the view controller. Okay, and then we're going to name it as txt view text view transcript. Okay, transcript, and then going to press enter here. In the similar way, we will going to create IV outlet for our activity indicator. Okay, then we're going to name it activity. Okay, indicator. So I'm going to press enter here. So this is our activity indicator view. Now we will going to create one method. For speech recognition, we require an authorization. So for that we need to write a code to request an authorization. And before that, we're going to add one string from privacy string here. So let's search for it from the privacy. Okay, I think it's might be speech recognition. So here it is. Now we will going to add a text here, play and transcript. Okay, so here it is. Now we will going to go back and create one function for requesting an authorization. Okay, so function request speech authorization. Okay, so it's authorization. Now we're going to first we forget to import speech here. We need to include our libraries. So one is for the speech and the other we're going to run our audio file, and for that we need an AV kit here. So here it is. Now we need to call this class SF speech recognizer. Okay, and then with that request for authorization here, and that we're going to get status here, present status, and if the authorization status is true, or if we authorized, then we need to, and if we now we're going to compare it with the SF speech recognizer authorization status. So recognizer authorization status is a status dot authorized. Okay, and if it is true, then we're going to run our audio file here, and now we will going to find the path from our bundle for an audio file. So we'll do that, URL for resource, and for that we're going to use this file, and the file is an MP3. So first of all we need to place our audio file in the code. So we will to place it at, okay, finish, and now we're going to add the file name here, and the file name is audio. Let's change its name, okay, and make it this. Okay, audio song. It's an audio song file, and okay, audio song, and its extension is M4A. Okay, M4. So here it is. Now we're going to use this path to get our audio file. So I'm going to create one variable, and then we're going to write AV audio player, and that we're going to write content URL path. And one more thing, we need to write this statement in do catch block. So to do that, basically, okay, create it block for this and going to add try before this. Okay, so here it is, and now we're going to write a catch block here. So let's complete it. Why we done this, in case if the if the file is not available on this path, then it may give an exception here. So to handle that exception, we need to uh, use this do and catch block here. So now this audio file is with us. Now we're going to create one variable here, and that is audio player. Okay, be of type AV audio player. So here it is. Now we're going to make use this to set its audio here. So self dot audio player, we're going to assign this. Let's make it a variable so that we can assign it. Okay, so now we're going to assign this audio. So here it is. Now we have assigned this audio to this instance, Now we will going to play this audio file. Okay, so do that, or we can write as that self dot audio player dot play. Okay, so here it is. Now the audio is played here. Now we want to write a statement for catch. Now we're going to print error here in case it get it for us to recognize that the exception has been thrown. So now our next task is to transcript. So we're going to write code for transcription, and the transcription will going to take place simultaneously as the audio file get played. So to do that, we're going to create one recognizer variable here, and it should be of speech recognizer type. So we have initiated here. Now I'm going to create one request here, and for this now we're going to create one request here, and sf speech URL recognition request, and here we're going to pass the path here. Okay, see that what different. Okay, so here I'm going to pass a path here, and the path is for the audio file. Now we're going to pass this request. Okay, so recognize task. So for that we need, let's see what is available for us. Recognition task. Yes, so here it is. Now here we're going to pass this request, and this is an handler for us, and here we're going to take our result. So it will going to return our result, and then there's an error. This handler will going to return a result, and this result is the actual transcription of an audio file. So we're going to uh, use this result and display our text in the text view. So to do that, first of all we need to check whether the array is there or not. So for that we're going to write this. We're going to get the error in the completion block, then we're going to display that there is an error. Okay, there was an error here, and here we're going to display that error. So here it is. Now in else block we will going to display the result in the text view. So text view dot text equals to result dot best transcription dot and formatted string. So here it is. Now we will going to create one action for our play button. Go to storyboard, open assistant editor here. Now we will going to create go and select object. Okay. So here it is. Now select this and then drag it to the assistant editor. Now write play button press. Select here, select action from this, then connect it. So the play button is here. Now we will going to call this request speech authorization method and this IB action. Okay. So we are done with our coding part. Now before running this code, I was thinking that instead of playing a full song, we should use another audio file here. So I have recorded one audio file, and we should replace this. Okay, so this is an audio file. I recorded my own voice in this, so delete this. Okay, and now drag it to the project navigation panel, then select add to the target of speech recognition demo app, then finish. Okay, now we also need to change the name here. So here it is. Now we are ready to go. So let's start by clicking here. We're going to install our app in the simulator, and let's see what happens. How does it work? So here it is. Okay, our button is not aligned. Let it go. Click on play transcribe. Now you can see that, yeah, so in this way you can transcribe your audio file. So in later video we're going to see that how we can transcribe a live audio. So and one more thing, we missed one thing, like we didn't use this activity indicator, so we're going to make use it here. Now we are going to write a code to start activity view controller as we click on the play button. So we're going to write code here, serve dot activity. Okay, So activity indicator dot start animating. So now we want that as the audio stops playing, the activity indicator will also stop. So to do that, we're going to make use of a delegate, and it's a delegate of AV audio player delegate, and here we're going to use that function audio did finish playing, and now we're going to stop our activity. Okay, activity indicator dot stop animator. So here now one more thing is left. Now we need to tell audio player that we are using their delegate in this controller. So we are going to assign self to its delegate. So here it is. Now we'll rerun this code and see whether activity controller is working or not. Activity indicator is working or not. So here you go. Now click on play, and you can see that activity indicator view is working, and simultaneously it's loading the transcription of an audio file. As the audio will get stopped, this activity indicator will get stopped and will get hidden. So here it is. So thanks for watching this video.